Hi, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I'm having a pretty good day. Hope y'all are. It's Monday. Just got started, right? It is Monday. And it did just get started, so there's a sugar skull on this cup, but my coffee got cold, so I'm drinking cold coffee. It's not the same. Good morning, Angie, Mr. Floyd, Nathan, my favorite brother in the whole wide world, Brother Thomas. How are you? Good to see everybody. So we got some chunker munkers this morning. Yeah, literally. Look at these. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. There's gonna be a lot going on up in there. We're doing portal checks this morning. The pagan witch sisters have something to say. Let's see. Obviously, Metatron's in there. So we got portals. We got the witches. Metatron. Oh, we got the legendary ladies in there somewhere mixed up going on up in there. Oh man, there's all kinds of goodies going on up in there. I hope you guys are ready. It is full of all kinds of positiveness. If you need some, I got some for you. The messages got some for you. We all got some for you. Hoo-wee. So, last night, I don't know, it was like 8 o'clock or so. It was late. And Miles, I keep catching myself. And Miles was like, "You got Happy Meal." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What, coming tomorrow?" And he was like, "No, go to the door. You got Happy Meal." I was like, "Nah, shut up. It's like 8 o'clock at night." Sure enough, I had a Happy Meal. I'm super excited. So it was kind of late. I was kind of tired. So I didn't do an unboxing, but I figured I'd show y'all. So I got a set of dowsing rods. Mm, yay, right? They are wonderful and they are supercharged with lots of energy. So, got that. Got some much needed candles because, it's that time of year. And these are all wonderful, like colored intention candles because you can never have enough, especially when you actively practice, as I do. And I live in a house where we practice. So, and there's another row here. So they're just you know, set the bottom. They're intention candles. You set the bottom, obviously. So I got that. And something I cannot wait for Wednesday. Look, guys. Oh, it's upside down. Wild Mystic. Going backwards here. I don't know which way to go here. Anyway, can you see it? The Wild Mystic. It's so yummy. Went through it last night, looked at it. It's going to be amazing. So, thank you so very much to the gem that sent this. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Super excited. Super excited. Super excited. You gotta get your notebook. Ooh, tea. I love tea. I love tea. Love tea. Still working on the wake up mode. I get it. I understand. All of the pictures? All what pictures, sweetie? Portals, angels, reading. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. I have a wild hair somewhere. I can't get it out of my face. Oh. Oh boy. Um this one is 50 cards. Oh, I put the top on backwards. This one's 50 cards, so and it has a hardback book and it's like magazine quality pages. I like the magazine quality. Look, remember the old fashioned this book belongs to? I love it. I love it. I love it. It's got some pretty good stuff, but it's got a lot of shadow in here. A lot of shadow. And then, of course, if you have box and box rage, I do not. Doesn't seem to bother me too bad, but for those that do have that box within box and box rage, it came kind of very muted, dull, gold gilded, but and it's animal. So you guys be listening, man. I love me some good animals. They're very shiny. We got scorpion, but and they're all in the shadow ish aspect: instinct, fear, consumption, and but there's good and bad. You know what I'm saying? We got energy, we got rebirth going on over here, and grow, and power. So like it's all animal, thank goodness. Got freedom over here. I think those are narwhals. I love narwhals. So, and for the most part, it's the black and white. The color is all gold. What little bit of color there is all gold. So I like it. List is open. Thomas has opened the list. So if you guys are ready and you want a meta message, go ahead and put me in the comments, and Thomas will get you going. And when he gets a list out there for me, we will take off. Once I take off, guys, I don't be paying attention to chat. So if you need anything, want anything, get with the beautiful moderators. Those gems will be able to help you with almost anything that you may need. So I got my phone here so I can check, see if anybody does make anything. I've got keys, I've got lapis, I've got sticky icky stuff, I got coffee. Rossi. What's the chunky monkey sets? The chunky monkey sets. I don't know if I get it. I don't know. I don't know what is a chunky monkey set. You just have to wait and see in the messages. You just have to wait and see. Patience. Patience, patience. Chunky monkey ice cream. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Dun, 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 dun. Prepare for whatever comes out. Hey, seatbelts are mandatory on this channel. Seatbelts are mandatory. Listen, we are literally liable to talk about anything from manhood to womanhood to makeup to spirit to ghosts to things that go bump in the night to health. We never know, right? We never know. We try to stay away from politics. We try to stay away from church. We do crime reads. We do all kinds of fun stuff here. Jonathan! Hello, hello, hello. Getting that pre-dawn walk going. Hey, hey, hey. Oh. Dum de dum de dum 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 de dum dum dum. I don't think I've missed any list. Let me just double check. I just want to double check. I don't think I have. Hmm. If I missed a list, somebody let me know. I still see he's adding. He's still adding people. So, oh, there we go. We got a list. We have our first five. All right. All right. Before we get going, remember to reach one, teach one, do all of the blessings, pay attention, take everything that resonates, leave what don't, because somebody in here is absolutely going to need it. I promise. It's weird how it works. It may not, it may be your message, but it may be for someone else. Someone else's message may be yours. It's weird how spirit works. Oh, he's already on his way. He's already on his way. He is ready to see you this morning. He figures I got enough. He's like, yeah, she's got enough. She won't even miss me. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. When he does that little happy wiggle, I know exactly where he's going. Because like I know he goes there, but for some reason he always either begins or ends at the Big Island. That's his spot. Like there's something there. And then when you said like that volcano that goes off like almost every day, like the it relieves the pressure. That is like the oh man, he just absolutely loves that part. Like I don't know what it is. And one day it was like 1,000-foot fountain. Oh man. Oh god, I heard about that for about 2 weeks straight. Oh boy, it was crazy. All right, are we ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Y'all ready? All right, let's get ready. All right. Angie, Anna, Nathan, Rossi, and Paula. All right, Angie, you are up first. Alrighty. All right. Like I said, we got a lot going on over here. So let's just see what's going on. Okay, all of that. I should probably do it from the back, right? I could tell the cards apart. All right. So it's definitely for your root chakra. Okay. So for your meta message, it's coming in with the energy of stability, right? So you're going to be calling in that earth spirit for the biggest part of this week. You're going to need a lot of grounding going on, right? But by the end of it, you're going to be somewhere over here, which is the Pegasus, which is transcending. So you're starting your week's energy over here with a lot of earth and a lot of grounding going on, but you're ending over here in Pegasus, right? So somewhere in here in your root section itself, the girl, you, the inner you, definitely needs to get out a little bit. There's a journey that's going on. Just when we think we've covered everything, they hit us with, you're on another journey, right? It's just the same journey. It just needs to stop being. Sometimes we get too impatient. Yeah. Surfers get impatient for the perfect wave. Um, People that you know, are greedy, they get impatient. So they work on us in ways that slow us down, right? All of a sudden you're not on your surfboard, you're on a bodyboard and you're just floating somewhere, right? All of a sudden you realize all of your needs are met and everything you ever wanted, you don't want it anymore. Your needs are met, right? So somewhere in there is that happy medium and they're going to make you wait until that comes. So they are going to be letting you just kind of drift around, slow down, don't worry about anything. Make sure that you understand that everything that's going on right now is absolutely part of your journey. And you are going to get there. You are going to do more with your transcending than you can even imagine right now. But in your roots, you need to slow down. Only for your roots can you make like double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking a thing, because you don't ever want it in your roots if it's not actually going to benefit you. I don't care who it is and I don't care what it is. If they're not helping you grow, if they're not beneficial to you, if they are not serving you some kind of way, if there is not a fellowship there that you guys are growing from one way or another, it's time to literally set them free. You need to start drifting farther and farther away from them as well. So just pay very close attention to what gravitates towards you, but what are you doing? Are you gravitating towards it, or are you kind of pulling away from it a little bit? Your body, your roots are telling you it's not serving you. So pay very close attention to what you are being led to and also drifting away from. You're intentionally being drifted away from it. Now you need to pay attention to what is going to be taking the place therefore. Looking at the other side, you do have a portal also, and there's a bunch going on with this portal, right? Your portal is the celebration portal. So after in within somewhere in this week, the portal is going to give you an opportunity to open up and go in, and you're going to also, while you're in there, you're going to, I can't pronounce that. Well, it's all about renewal, but it's, oh boy, I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. I'm not even gonna mess that one up. Nope. No, no, I'm not. She's gorgeous, but she looks like she's also got a lot of power. I don't play with people that offer apples. They're either incredibly poisonous or they're the best apple you've ever had in your life, and they're very sacred about it. So I don't play with people that use apples for their form of divination. So anyway, this gorgeous person here, find her in the portal. She'll be in there waiting for you somewhere. When you get to her, she's gonna help you with reverse disassociation. hmm And she's also going to help you get over something that you regret. Something in your life that is going on that you regret it, right? You have to not have regret. That's still letting whoever or whatever it was have power in your life. You can't carry that anymore. And this gorgeous, beautiful deity is going to help you recognize it. The sisters are coming in also inside there, and they're letting you know that as you get ready to leave it and get ready to enter into Samhain, even though we just stepped into Mabon, during Mabon, they got to prep you, right? So they're going to really want you to focus on Coven and Campfire. Coven, I am you, you are me. When we come together, we shall seek, right? So this is something you're going to come into. You're going to come into more like-minded individuals that are going to be part of you and your circle, your sisterhood, so to speak. And then you also got campfire. Do not fear opening your mouth and allowing your tongue to speak. A closed mouth does not and will not get fed. So understand that they're going to help you work on that. And they also want you to understand that this citadel that you are finding within your temple, this opening that you are finding within yourself, it's all about the generosity and also the naivety that comes along with it. So you have muse coming in. You are your own inspiration, but you're also inspiring to other people. So continue to kind of work in that energy and keep growing as you go. And that's the message I've got for you. Wah-ba-ba-ba-da, boo-ba-da-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba, do-do-do-do-do-do. Anna, you are up. I don't know. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce it. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. She is HSI Wang, WANG, and then MU. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, but she's wonderful and powerful. Like I said, anybody that just plays and offers apples, they're either all the way good or they are all the way bad. It's up to you to figure out before you bite that apple. That's for damn sure. Ooh, I don't play with apples. Don't play with them at all. Woo! Hiss, wang, mute. Yeah, yeah, I just don't, I couldn't tell you how to say it. And I would never want to disrespect that name. All right. Anna is here. And oh my god, you got a chunker too. All right, but we're gonna do it by the back of the cards over here. Wow, that is a lot going on. Oh, I think the meta message weighs more than the other side over here. Wow, okay, what is going on? Oh, we got it. We got it. Okay. Oh, and we're up in the mind. Okay, we're up in the mind. Okay. So we Metatron really wants you to work on that crown, right? That your message is coming in literally with retreat, right? It's about to be that time of year anyway. So it's good to come in and get ready. Getting ready and preparing for winter is that's what this time is about right now. It goes from this to woohoo, I should have had all of this done. I should have had this done. I should have had that done. I should have did this. I should have did that. I didn't have this. I don't have this. I don't have that because you didn't prepare, right? This is kind of what they talk about. You get that opportunity in the summer to play a little bit, but when it comes into fall, which we now are officially all the way into, it is time for you to get ready for winter. You have to use the season prior to get ready. But coming into winter, it's good to know what's ahead of you. Yes, you have Samhain coming up. Yes, you have another holiday coming in there. And then we have the Yule coming in. We have the darkest day of the year coming in. And then all of a sudden, we gain 1 minute every day, right? We gain something we didn't have, right? We gain opportunities to get ready. So there is a lot to get ready for as you call in all of your winter everything, your winter clothes, your winter decks, your winter tools, your winter this, your winter that. While you're in there, though, again, remember what I said. This is the retreat, right? You see that? You got that retreat going on, and you've also got sweat lodge going on. So, as you are working through and shuffling and shifting and pulling down summer and replacing summer with fall and getting this prepared and pulling this up closer because you're going to need it in a couple of months instead of 10 months from now, you're going to need to start the preparation, and all of that starts up here. So, while you are working on all of that, remember it's also a time for a new beginning, and you get a chance to remove the overwhelm, right? And keep just the plenty. You don't have to have an abundance of it anymore. That's what we got to realize this summer when we got to play. We played with less than we think we had or need ever. We found out that we were easily amused, quite capable of being satisfied with a smaller amount of things. We didn't have to put so many layers into it, put so much oomph into it, right? So, as you are busying, preparing, and prepping, remember that it all starts here and make sure that you get rid of all of the overwhelm and prepare for all of the plenty that comes in. Without the abundance, you don't have to worry about giving too much away right now. You just have to make sure that you have enough to get you all the way through all of the winter. As you approach and get into fully into this season, and throughout the week, if anything, by the ending of this week, you're going to be very more much more flexible than you are right now today. So I'm not saying that anything heavy is going to come in that is going to change your perspective and shift you that much, but there is going to be a lot that you can thin out up here so that you can learn to be more flexible. Being more flexible in your mind allows you to declutter your heart, get rid of all the buck and the guck that's around in the gut. And it also helps you while you're doing it and you're looking around and you're feeling and you're understanding weeds a little differently. You start pulling out all the weeds. And so, what started in your mind is obviously going to be incredibly healthy for the entire temple. So, keep allowing your brain to remove that overwhelm because it does get lighter and greater later. Portal side, you do have Oba coming in, and she is about, I don't know how to say that word either. Domesticity, domestic, domesticity, mm, domesticity, d- dume, is Maruda here? I am screwing these names up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so we're just gonna hold that right there. Again, I said it. Did I get it right? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So, does anybody want to tell me what it means? I got my phone right here, but you guys are on it. So, if you guys can understand what it means, please let me know. But something in your graduation, right? Your portal is about graduating. Graduating is about leveling up your game, right? It's not about leveling up someone else's game. When we graduate, we close circles. We also close bridges and doors and windows to things that we found out was taking advantage of us or just not serving us, right? Domesticity, the home life. The home life. Okay. All right. Well, home life, right? So this gorgeous, beautiful deity over here, which is in drop dead gorgeous and all that purple, right? Maybe, and then we got purple coming in for you here. Maybe they're trying to tell me something with the purple. I don't know. I don't know. But okay. So, anyway, your portal, it's about graduating, it's about closing something, completing something. And we also understand that when we graduate something, it also opens the door to many things, whether we got an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, or a doctorate of some form or another, right? Whether we just got a general studies, whatever it is, we graduated from it. Even if it's our college, high school diploma, right? Like, I have a GED that I got in college. It happens, right? Graduation is graduation. Anyway, you're going to be weaving all of this together with her some kind of way. You're going to be rediscovering things. You're going to be using the fall very wisely, right? So you got fall leaves coming in. You're going to be letting go of things that are only weighing you down too heavily because you deserve to take up that space, right? Regardless of what you do with it and how you fill it, whether you put a fountain there, a bird bath, a bird feeder, a chair, and a table so that you can sit there, you are going to be leveling up. It's about leveling up, right? And then, like I said, you're also going to be weaving it in together. You be learning the weaver part of you. You're also going to be bringing in joy. And you're going to be unlocking a new part of your heart. So you're going to be very, very busy once you do this portal. It's going to just come in quite quickly, and you're going to be doing it because you're just going to find this and that is no longer what it was. And you're either going to regift it, you need to do with it, even if it's telling it goodbye, senorita, and you throw it in file 13 and walk away from it. But it does look very promising, and it does look like you're going to be leveling up, starting here and working your way down. Very healthy. But once you go through the portal, doesn't look like there's going to be much downtime or distraction time. Looks like you're going to be going quite quickly, making those much needed adjustments. And that's what I've got for you. Nathan, 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 Nathan. Oh, honey, you're so welcome, Anna. I'm glad it helped you, sweetie. Okay. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. It's all about that, right? I gotcha. Okay. So basically, all right. So, ow, ooh, ooh, ow. Mm. Shit. That hurt. Ooh, that hurt. Wow. Oh my goodness, that hurt. I hit my toe. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh. Whew. All right, Nathan. I think I can breathe now. Whew. Did you recently um hmm, you shattered something with your ego, right? Or I mean, honestly. So, okay. All right. Well, okay. So it kind of depends on how you look at it, but here's where I'm going to go with it because here's where I think I'm feeling it the most. And I know I'm not supposed to be biased in this situation, but it feels very much so like sometimes we have a huge breakthrough, right? And because it's in the reverse position, but it's paired with the energy of it keeps showing you over and over again, right? Now that something about your ego is shattered, you're seeing what once was. Oops, in a lot of different ways is what it feels like to me, right? I wonder if you're even hearing something, right? A pattern, a drum, a rhythm, something, right? A difference, an awareness, a knowing of some kind, right? Or maybe you're drumming, and because of your hum, your chant, your drum, your disruption to remove the distraction has caused you to see it happening over and over and over and over in more than one way. Because usually, when we break those patterns psychologically and we fully break it, I mean, we shatter it all the way. Yes, yours, I do believe, happened a while ago, but I do believe that you are continuing to see the pattern, but because you see it now, you have a way of turning it around before it has an opportunity to turn something positive negative, right? Or from good to bad, or light to dark, or excuse me, however the situation may go, right? You now see it. And because of that, because of the healing that is going on, and then it's not just healing, right? You have bear energy healing coming in. Bear energy healing is that grandmother kind of energy that is so fiercely protective that she is not going to play with anyone. I don't care who they are. She is not going to allow anyone to interfere with your healing. She's not going to allow the distractions to interfere. She's not going to allow your head to get in your way. She's going to be over there thumping it, pulling that ear, flicking the ear, getting your attention, letting you understand it's okay to think it, but you don't have to act on it. It's okay to think it and let it come in one out and one ear and out the other ear, but don't resonate with it, right? And it's because of that, you're also building up courage to something, right? So, because of that shattered part of the super ego that you have let go of, you gained courage in a different way, in a different light, so to speak. You do have a portal coming in for you, and the portal you're getting is the landing portal. And you, once you're in there, oh boy, okay, oh, the names. Oh boy. It's about self-care, and self-care has to happen every day, right? You don't just have this wonderful breakthrough and just think that everything's going to be hunky dory. No, you have the breakthrough and then you apply the positive to every single step from there on out. Because if you don't, then it piles the frickin' fact back up again, right? So your portal is the landing. You're going into a place that is literally landing smack dab in the middle of your life that you live. But when you get there, look for her. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce her name, love. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Maybe one of the beautiful gems here work with her, but she works with self care, so that's obviously a good thing. And she wants you to understand that you yourself have wanderlust inside of you. There's a wanderer inside of you. So you can be influenced and you can be an influencer. You just have to find that part of you, right? You see that? Look, that is inside of you. All of that is inside of you. She also will help you with your illumination. So you do have this coming in, and because it's coming in up here in the crown area, make sure that you pay attention. She's also going to help you release fears that you've got going on. Sometimes, like I said, we have the breakthrough, but then we're scared. Like I'm learning to get over my fear of spiders, right? So I do it with little tiny little jumping spiders. Yeah, and then I see a real life, a real spider, because jumping spiders aren't that heavily present like they were in my life at that time. And what do I see? I see like brown widows and shit like that. And I panic. I go into fear mode, genuine, authentic fear, right? So I'm not, I'm not where I was, but I'm absolutely still working on it, right? So you must understand that you have to release it every chance you get. A little bit here, a little bit there. It's not expected for you to just say, okay, I'm done with it. Man, you're human. We're all human. It's the fact that once they say once an addict, always an addict. Well, once in trauma, always in trauma. But you don't have to live your current life trapped anymore. Does it make sense? The witches also want you to understand that whiskey. Life should be sipped slowly with pure intentions. Be patient, as the vision will reveal itself, right? And they also said that mead and wine, you think there's a little bit of a theme going on here? It's something about, and I didn't even look at these cards yet. Oh my God. And I was like, it's my, okay. Anyway, your pressure, your presence embodied, tasting the pleasure flowing through your own being. I can't make this shit up. I swear to God. And that's your message. That's what I got for you, babe. I hope that helps you. It takes time. Don't expect it to happen overnight. If you do, you're a fool. Like, just live though. Just live. Just live. Just know that once was is not anymore. Once you're fully broke, you're brand new. You're learning all over again. You're unlearning, relearning, unlearning, relearning, unlearning, relearning. Be like, well, some bitch, I didn't know shit. And then that's what you find out is that, well, I really didn't learn shit. I didn't know shit. Do that. Only this time you get to do it the way it's supposed to be. You get to be the person that you needed back then. You get to be that person now. Be kind to yourself. Ooh, we have a new list. All right, let me switch list. Rossi. Rossi's up. Let me switch lists here. Dum dee dum dee 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 dee. Bum 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 bum. Dee da ba da ba. Bum bum bum. Be dee 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 dee. Do 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 do. Oh la 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 la. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Wah, wah. Right. So we got Rossi, Paula, Millie, Mr. Floyd, PLR. Where did you get your shirt? It was in one of my love boxes. I think it was Bath Maven, I believe. It's not a tarot shirt, but it's like my version of a tarot shirt. Like this would be the sun card. um, but I don't know where it came from, but I can tell you that a lot of them that does this one I believe it was Shein or however you say it. I don't know, but I don't know if this one came from Shein, but a lot of them that were in that box came from Shein. Oh, okay. The message first. Mhm. Hmm. Okay. So, Rossi, for you coming in, all of the energy that's coming in is coming in with trust, right? So you get the crystal cave, right? So when you think about what it takes to build that beautiful crystal cave, it takes time. They also have to have a certain amount of pressure. They have to, right? They're built to withstand the pressure, so to speak. So therefore, you have to allow them to have it. They need a job, right? So you want to build them accordingly. I think you're going to see things a little bit differently. Now, is it going to happen quite quickly? I don't think so. I do think that it's going to take time, but it is going to take you collecting a little bit. I don't know what it is you're going to be collecting, but you're going to be needing to be resourceful for this upcoming season. And even though we just started the season, go as we just started to approach the dark part of the year, so to speak, right? We are still steady losing 1 minute, right? And it goes and it goes and it goes. It's weird how it goes, right? But that's how it goes. So, in order for you to keep going and collecting, you need to keep doing what you're doing. Whether it's a walk here and you find this or you find that, or a quick little short little drive here and you run into this or you bump into that. Somewhere along the way, it's going to happen, but it's all going to happen in the essence of you building something that is resourceful for you, not resourceful for anyone else. It's your crystal cave that you are building. Your portal coming in is the peace portal. And while you're in there, you're going to, oh boy, here we go again. Am, or, am, nope, not even gonna try it. Not even gonna try it. So Amateresu, inner beauty. Mm-mm. This beautiful deity is going to be hmm in the portal of in the peace portal. I'll get the orders out here in a minute. So anyway, also she's going to help you with your king energy, right? That that um that masculine energy that's within all of us. It's about control and reversal of the misfortune, right? It's not about the fortune, it's about reversing when it was mishandled, right? And sometimes when we're in our masculine rah, 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 we tend to overlook a lot of things. So this is your opportunity to work on getting that back. Recognize the divine timing was something with your authenticity. I'm not quite sure what exactly that means, but it's all in healing, right? So when you think about recognizing the divine timing of something and it's paired with the energy of authenticating authenticity and visibility about authenticity. So these are something that she's going to be helping you with. So you think about that, and then you have your witches coming in, and it's about tea magic. Reach into your subconscious, pull from that source, and weave the magic with intention, and the answer will unfold. Ooh, I love that. Never knowing what the project's going to be, trusting the process. So that's what they really want you to work on this Maybon season. So you have a very busy portal coming, a very busy week, it sounds like. Time to start collecting. That's what I've got for you. Oh, do I owe anybody a thank you? Dun, dun. Check to see if anybody made a donation. Nope. Okie doke. All right. All right. Paula, Millie, Mr. Floyd, and PLR. Hi, Paula Love. Tea magic. You know, I guess it's been over a month ago. Mo and I were at the flea market here in town, right? And it's I think only on the weekends. Anyway, um I was trying to catch up with her where she was at, and we're passing this booth, and something in something I don't know, something caught my attention, or someone in my team stopped me, I can't remember, but they were like, when I turn around and I look, and I'm just like, ooh, and I mean, I am drenched, soaking wet. And it was hot, but it wasn't that hot. Like I was soaking soaking wet, drenched. And she kept looking at me and she said, "You need one of my teas." And I was like, "Mm, how much are they?" And she was like, "They're $10." And I was like, "Whoa." She was like, "But I can clearly see that you need it." And anyway, long story short, she charged me $5, and I got to keep the little cute, little beautiful little jar it was in. And she said because the cork's already watered out, which means not for dry, because I don't know, whatever she does, she makes them for water or for dry. I don't quite I think it seals differently. Anyway, she said just don't use it for dry, just use it for wet. And I was like, okay. So when I'm mixing stuff. Anyway, I tried the tea. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. So good. But I did immediately start like feeling my body temperature like slowly come down. So tea magic's pretty wonderful. All right, let's look. Let's look. Let look. 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 Mm. Okay, okay, okay. So we got you gotta do some praying. So okay. All right, Paula. So when when you think about like winged creatures or beast, what comes to mind, right? What's like one of the things you think of, right? And of course, I think of this weird like Terralicus kind of thing. It's a real thing. It's weird. It's a mythological creature, and I think of Pegasus, griffins. Yeah, I think of those kind of creatures when I think of like winged beast, right? Anyway, somewhere in there also lies in this dimension an eagle. So in the energy of eagle also comes freedom, right? They don't have to worry about anything because they can fly so much higher than a lot of other animals, right? So with the eagle comes freedom, right? So in this freedom also comes you with the ability of understanding how to gather what is around you instead of always having to seek outside of the circle, so to speak, outside of the community. You can find a way to do it, and you can also do it with love because you do it from your heart. You don't have to worry about doing it from a place that stresses you out or it's hard on you or it's uncomfortable in any kind of way because everything that you do when you do it from your heart. You do it from a place of compassion to begin with. Everybody in this world wants grace and compassion, but they don't all have it. They want it because they think that they can buy it or they think that it can just come to them. They don't realize that some of these are gained, they're earned. We sacrifice a lot sometimes. We don't know what one on the outside sees or feels. We just know what we see. We know what we feel. So, because you do yours with compassion, you do yours from the heart. That is exactly where your meta message comes from, is that heart chakra, right? You're always making sure that your community is thriving, the community within yourself, the fellowship that you have within your home, the temple of the body, and all that go within your circle. You also do it with eagle, but you also do it with crow, right? So when you have eagle climbing to the heights that the eagle can climb to, and crow kind of holding you down here, that is your key to the manifesting of the dreams, right? You are going to succeed at a lot of things in life because you understand that you must first manifest it, right? Once you dream it, then you manifest it, and then you create blueprints, and then your hands get busy, and you get to bringing it a part of watching it be birthed into life, so to speak. Over in your portals, oh, well, you're going in with Isis, and it's about seclusion for you. You're going to be working with Isis a lot of different ways, right? So you're going to be gaining strength as you look for Isis inside your seclusion portal, right? So understand your portal is seclusion. You're going to be in there alone, but then once you're in there alone, because you have to go into the portal alone, you're also going to be secluded for a bit until you find Isis. Once you find Isis, you will not be alone, so to speak, right? She's not going to be at your side. She's going to be in spirit. You have to find her within yourself. Finding her within herself makes her available to be called down, called upon, and all of that. You're going to find something about you, the hound within you, about your own loyalty. You're going to break some chains, and you're also going to make yourself some promises. Something that you don't do because you're making promises to the wrong people, because you're making it to people instead of making it to yourself. So, first, start making promises to yourself. Once you realize that you're not going to break those promises to yourself, then you work up your way of understanding what exactly a promise is. And then you can work on making promises to other people, but you have to work on it for yourself first. You have to wisen up a little bit. You're going to find an owl while you're in there. Wow, okay, you got crow, eagle, owl. You got all kinds of familiars coming in. You're going to find a way to literally take more positive action in something. The witches want you to understand that you are going to be working a lot with pomegranate. Dare to taste the unknown. Let it seduce and waken your spirit within. So, find you something good about pomegranate. If you don't like it, try it anyway. You never know. They say every 7 years our taste buds change. So, if you haven't tried it for 7 years, give it a shot, give it a taste, or just find a way to cover the taste of it with something else, kind of like I do with kale. Like I put in a lot of apples when I'm doing something with kale so that I don't have to taste the kale because kale's gross. But that's just me. So put pomegranates in there. Ooh. Yes. No more promises to other people, only yourself. Isis is going to let me know if you don't. All right, we have Millie, Mr. Floyd, and PLR. Millie Rock. Ooh, everybody do the Millie Rock. Everybody do the Millie Rock. Hey, wow, this is a chunka. We got a chunka going on over here. All right. Ooh, oh, okay. All right. Ooh, okay. Okay, so you have Spirit Guardian of Spring coming in, right? So we just entered Maybon, but you've got oh, I don't know. You've got this energy coming in that feels I don't know, when there's usually something that like I've always done it my whole life. Sometimes I don't realize I'm not supposed to be doing it. It's just comfort zone. It's something that I do, even if I'm not supposed to be doing it. And maybe I don't think I'm not supposed to be doing it. I just can't understand why it doesn't fit, right? Ugh, well, you can only rope the wind for so long. Eventually, you are going to find out that you can't rope the wind, no matter how hard you try. But you can tame it. I'm not kidding you. So, you are going to have a revelation about something. I don't know what exactly it's going to be, but it's going to start with you understanding that you can't rope the wind. If this was in the upright, you would be understanding that you have been trying to rope the wind about some shit your whole life. It's all starting with the energy of leadership. So, this coming in with this kind of stag spirit energy, it's about understanding leadership is always, and it's in you, right? It's part of you. It's part of your DNA. It's part of all of your trails of every single thing. But there's just a little tweak or something that must happen that you're understanding it a little differently. That's the part that still hasn't happened yet, but it is going to. And hopefully, this is the week for that. Understand that because you now know it, it was always a limited possibility for you to get it. Sometimes we go our whole life thinking something is one way, just to find out at the very end it is exactly opposite, or it's the thing we've been fighting against our whole life. It doesn't hurt any worse. It's almost like a revolution, literally. will understand it a little differently. But when you do, because we're like I said, we got that spring energy going on, and then you also have this coming in, right? So another spring card is coming in by activation. So maybe this spring you started understanding it, and by next spring it will fully be a part of you all the way. But because you'll be fully connected, it will look much bigger, much brighter, much healthier on you. Looking at your portal is Land of Dreams. So you have Land of Dreams coming up, and you are going, and or you will find. Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't know. Mazu. Mazu. It's about ascension. She works with ascension. So she seems incredibly powerful. I'm not going to test it, I can tell you that much. So, anyway, you're going into Land of Dreams, and when you get in there, the first thing you want to do is you want to find her. So, when you find her, that's when everything starts, right? So you're going to find out that you are the diviner. You are going to find out that you work in divine timing, and you also work with elevating other people. Now, you may not quite understand what that means coming out of my mouth, and I don't even know if I quite clearly understand what it means. But once you make the connection with her, you're going to absolutely understand it. Now, it's probably going to come to you, obviously, in the portal, but there is some healing going to go on, and that healing is about understanding death begins right then and there, right? Something about death, right? You're going to understand death a little bit differently. You're going to than you do right now. I don't know. I think I've literally had every version of death you can think of. Well, I've never lost a child, and I'm not trying to. So outside of that, I don't know. But the witches are coming in. Oh, you're gonna be working with cranberries. Devour your truce with the with them. Let it sink in unto the depths, and then everything will come out, and everything will go on. Right. So you're gonna be working a lot with cranberries, not just for Mabon, but throughout the entire fall winter kind of thing. You're going to be putting a lot more cranberries in your life, even if it's just putting the color in your life. Cranberry is a beautiful color, very beautiful. That's what I got for you. You bought cranberry pills today. Oh my god, I can't make this shit up. Viviani, hi, beautiful. Oh wow. Wow, 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 wow. um did I just read for Millie, right? R- right? Right? I don't know. Here we go. Okay. Scrambled brains. Millie, did I just read for you, babe? Oh, I almost lost it. All right, Mr. Floyd. Oh, I don't know what I'm flipping shit over for. Wrong, 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 wrong. All right. Um. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. So over there. So. Uh. Okay. So. Mhm. Uh-huh. Okay. Um, so it seems really simple, but I have a feeling it's not simple. I don't think it's simple at all. So you have the council coming in, right? So inside your meta message, is it Metatron? Yeah, and then also you also have the Wizard of the Woods coming in, and every single part of it is focus, 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 right? So when you think about what is focus, right? What is focus? Focus is something that a lot of us don't get because we can't focus. We can't remove the distractions. We can't keep promises that we make to ourselves. We're too busy trying to keep promises we made to other people, even though it's breaking a promise that we made to ourselves. And if we break promises that we made to ourselves, we are damn sure gonna break promises that we make to other people because we can't. That's like saying, I love you, and you don't actually know what love is. That's like saying, you can have it, but I need a little bit more of it back. You can't give what you don't understand. You can't give all of you if you don't have all of you to give. You can give pieces of you here and there, but you cannot give all of you when all of you isn't available. Focus right now, and focus really needs to be you. If you are still literally burning the candle at both ends, and that goes in more than one direction, it doesn't always apply to my job. If it's not helping you focus and it's distracting you, then you only need one candle. One candle can light a million, but two going when your chariot isn't ready is unnecessary, and it is a distraction that we give ourselves when we don't understand it. You need to understand that you cannot have your head in the clouds and be grounded at the same time. You need to literally get lost with yourself. You need to understand you differently before you keep giving like you've got it to give. That's like saying, I can give you $5 and you've only got 50 to your name and you needed 60 to get where you're going. We're allowed to take one step forward and two steps back. When we're picking up our own hope, we're picking up something that we didn't realize was beneficial. But when we're doing it at the expense of someone else, when we are doing it carrying their weight, we aren't doing it for us. So, therefore, that two steps back can sometimes set us several feet back, several paces back. We've now picked up more weight. We're now heavier in our own journey because we don't know how to let it go. So, if you could just literally get lost with just yourself, you cannot get lost with anyone else. It doesn't work that way because they need to be on their own mission and they're too busy getting you to focus on we're missing out on your mission. So, unfortunately, I wish this was going in the other direction, but elves, they're in the reverse position. You're too busy being distracted by everything to understand that you need to be more playful with you. You need to be more of you, and you can't be because you're too busy doing it with everyone else. So, you're going to need to keep you front and center, and everything else must be beside you. Like, but like not directly behind you, but you know they're there, but you need to be able to see your direction, your path, your lane. And if you can't look at your own shoulder, shoulder to shoulder, without seeing someone else's feet in your bubble, in your space, you can't focus. Focus on you. All right, let's see. Over here, your portal is imagination, and Artemis is who you're looking for. We got a lot of witch energy going on over here. Okay, so Artemis, also the gambler. Life is about taking chances, right? Do you know the song The Gambler? If not, listen to it. If you know it, listen to it anyway. Listen to the words very carefully. Life is literally a gamble. Literally, everything is a 50-50 shot, right? So, Artemis is over here going to remind you. So, you got Artemis, which is about the independence, right? Your portal. Imagination must grow, right? So, you're going to be understanding about breaking something, and it could necessarily does not mean addiction in a drug or alcohol kind of way. We can have fetishes and addictions to a lot of shit, right? So, also know that the witch is coming in, and it's about earthly weaving things together so that the entire part of your world goes swimmingly. So, over here, removing these will make more room for this. So, it's going to work together. You just have to understand that it's better off to look at life in through the eyes of a gambler. I say that without call. Look, I think you understand where I'm saying. Sometimes we got to take more chances. We got to be more of that fool, right? The witches come in with the witch's rosary pocket. You make it, stick it, stand it at your door, hang it at your door. You must craft your skills with the intentions. It must be long, and you must repeat it, tap it, practice it. Magic with purpose, with intention. You see, you see, you see. Make it. Add to it. Grow it. Grow it. Grow it. Make it. Make it. Make it. It's like a Bridget's broom, or I think it's called a Bridget's broom. But anyway, there's a lot of different ways you can make and release. Make and release. So use a witch's broom to sweep out the old and make room for the new. That's what I've got for you. Whew, it's hot. Okay, I did millions. I did millions. So now we're at PLR. Magic with purpose. Absolutely. We have a chakra thing that hangs at our front door, and every time I go out, I just run my hands down it just to center myself walking out the door. Yes, a Bridget's broom. Yeah, I want one. Eventually, one time, one day, I'll get one. Gross. I see you, PLR. I was just seeing if anybody made a donation. I want to thank them. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the one that just made a donation. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I truly am so grateful. All right. All right. That goes here. This goes here. All right. What do we got going on here? Uh huh. Oh. Oh. So you got I mean the counter in a way. So when you think about how this is understanding. You understand it when you start recognizing how it goes, right? So for me, every time I would talk to them at first, I would wonder, like, what do I say? And they would say, tell them the more you believe, the more you will see. The more you see, the more you can conceive. The more you conceive, the more you will achieve. And I used to wonder, but will they understand it though? It's more than a metaphor. Well, eventually it became like a little nursery rhyme, and I would sing it when I walked, and I imagined this little flute or brassy sound that the music would be playing by. Very whimsical kind of thing, right? And I would believe that I would start seeing more on my walks, that they would reveal their self more. They would give me the opportunity to be in the right place in the right time to allow the universe to open up that door so that I could see what was going on, so that I could understand them differently, right? So that I could start becoming more active. They would humans. So understand that when Wild Rose Fairy comes in, roses and lilies come in for us to remember the good things, right? Not just the smell, not just the usefulness, but everything about it, right? So they are coming in strongly, but it's all part of your passage, right? So everything is going to go with this. It's not a beginning and an end kind of situation. It's not a Monday thing and a Sunday thing kind of thing going on over here, right? It's about understanding that the wild rose fairies are coming in with every part of it, because you are going to be understanding and being with not just the flowers and the outdoors. It's about being along the crystals, along the stones. It's about being on your path, going through your rites of passage, so to speak. So there could be thunder that you understand a little differently, right? Or you could hear things in the thunder that you couldn't hear before. And now all of a sudden you're hearing it, right? Understand it a little differently. You're going to see radical acceptance. You're going to feel it differently. You're going to understand it differently. Remember, rewind that over and over. Say it. Say it every time you go out your front door. Say it every time your feet hit the floor when you wake up in the morning, because you were blessed enough to say it. Say it as you find your own rhythm. Say it as you find your own flow. Start really opening up not just your head, but your heart. And along the way, you will open up just so much more of your soul, and give your roots more of an opportunity to kind of stretch and go into different areas and kind of go down different dragon holes. The portal coming in for you, how fitting is this, is ascending, right? What is she doing? She's ascending the stairway. She's going up the stairway. Well, somewhere over here. Somewhere she's going up the stair. She's going up the stairway. She's ascending, right? So she's going up. While you're going up, oh, of course, you're going to look for a Pele. Of course, you're going to be looking for one of the most sacred about your path and stones, and understanding that you better not take anything without her permission first, though. I'm just saying, because she don't like that. Aspirant, aspirant, ambition, diligence, and setbacks. Did I say that right? Aspirant? I don't know what it means, but keywords are ambition, diligence, and setbacks. So, Pele, ascension, growing a whole lot. You have, and of course, you also have pomegranates coming in with the underworld. So, it's about where all things pause and begin at the same time, right? So take time to understand a whole lot while you're in there, while you're getting to be with the goddess that is calling out to work with you while you are in that portal. Remember that you're also going to be understanding this a little differently, and you're also going to be developing a stronger connection to concentration, right? Some of us can do it for very short periods of time because we say, oh, I've got ADHD, oh, I've got this, oh, I've got that, oh, I've got this. But when you really want something, you can sit there for a long period of time, right? Exactly. You have to learn to change your concentration levels in every single level. You can't just change what you want. You don't get to pick and choose. Them days are over. You have to do it all the time. You have to be more willing. And for you, you get fire cider. Dwell within the medicine that exists to protect the spirit within. Ooh, fire cider. That looks so good. I don't know what it is, but I bet it's good. It's got oranges and peppers and mint and cinnamon. Oh my God, she's got one, two, and it's got onion and it's got some thyme and it looks like rosemary. Let's see, we got red peppers, we got a jalapeno, we got another kind of pepper, we got white onion. Oh, that shit's gonna be fire cider. Ooh wee. That's gonna be hot. I bet Mo would love that shit. That shit would catch my ass on fire. The last word I heard was intuition. Intuition. Oh. Whew. That's what I got for you. Da-da-bum. Where'd the mousey go? There's the mouse. Let's unpin this. Yeah, that I wouldn't be able to do it. He has a sore throat. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope he feels better. Unless it's just, not wanting to go to school. You're so welcome, sweetheart. You're so welcome. Mm. Alrighty, guys. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. And thank you so much to you who donated. I am very grateful. I am so grateful. Boom, 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 boom. Very, very, very. All right. All right. Remember, have a wonderful day. Everything that you do it with unity and be humble. And always remember, you don't need to conjure magic. We are magic. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow, if it's meant to be, for Tuesdays. Twisted, Twice Told Tarot Reads with Josh. If he's not available, then I will see you Wednesday. Unless, there's an unboxing or something along the way. So, I love you guys, and I will see you, fingers crossed, tomorrow. Bye, guys.